Proud of our father and what he's accomplished. It is amazing. I've been joking for a while that when we started even just this project, we said Trump was coming to Pennsylvania Avenue, and we didn't even know at the time what exactly that meant.
The House oversight hearing is already an hour behind when Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett set her glasses beside the microphone and lowered her voice until the room got louder. I want to shift to character. Chairs creaked. The chairman's pen stalled mid-note. Across the dais, Ivanka Sterling, polished, unbothered, tilted her chin toward the cameras like a reflex. "Prove it," she said, smiling into the red tally. "You can't." Jasmine didn't blink. "You asked for proof." She reached beneath the desk and lifted a cream envelope sealed with red tamper tape and a court clerk's stamp that still glistened under the lamps. She set it down with a soft surgical thud that traveled farther than any shout. "Let's begin." The monitors behind the panel blinked from seal of government blue to a matte black slate. Somewhere in the control booth, a document camera woke with a quiet. Jasmine broke the seal. No flourish, just a clean rip, and slid out a single page that already looked heavier than whatever Ivanka had rehearsed for. Watermark embossed seal. Blue ink signatures raised on the fibers where an actual pen had pressed. "This," Jasmine said, voice steady, "is a court-ordered DNA test directive issued in Saguaro County in 2019.
We were able to secure a subpoena to get those records from the Department of Justice within the Oversight Committee, and guess what? We still don't have them, right? Like, they gave us an itty-bitty amount. They gave us maybe 3% of the documentation, and they know that they have Comer under their thumb, and that Comer won't necessarily press.
Serve. Never fulfilled, never challenged in open court. Only buried the screen split. Left column. The glossy clip where the first family promised spontaneity, authenticity, and we don't dignify rumors. Right column. The order's header, docket number, judge's initial service stamps, chain of custody barcode like a rectangular truth that didn't need adjectives. Ivanka let out a small incredulous laugh. "Anyone can wave paper. You can't tie it to us." Jasmine slid the second page beneath the lens. The service affidavit, courier log, date, time, signature from counsel acknowledging receipt. A hush moved from the balcony to the back wall like weather. "You asked for plain?" Jasmine said. "Here it is." Representative Consincade tried to rescue the moment. "Madame Cher, is this germane? It's Jareen to trust," Jasmine answered without turning, "which is the only thing any of us have left to spend." In calm suites across town, screens froze on Jasmine's hands. 10 minutes later, the clip hit social feeds with the same caption on every platform. She slid the DNA order like a gavel. A gas station cashier in Pueblo watched on a phone propped against the log tree display. A barista in Chicago whispered, "She didn't yell once." In a Phoenix courthouse basement, an aging judge stared at a sealed envelope she'd promised never to unseal and thought about the difference between pressure and duty. At the hearing, Jasmine sat down another sheet. "Morning rundown," she narrated. On screen, a production schedule from the same week as the family's soft focus interview. The 9:02 a.m. draft was clean. The 1:11 p.m. version wore ink like battle paint. No unscripted Q&A. "If pressed, we don't dignify rumors. Redirect to philanthropy." His initials mattered now? So did timing. Ivanka leaned forward, smile held by habit more than belief. "Coordinating messaging isn't a crime." "Agreed," Jasmine said, conceding what didn't need a fight. Pretending coordination doesn't exist, and branding questions as gossip is the part voters were asked to swallow. She tapped the corner. Microprint in the footer appears on the archival page and is missing from the copies your office circulated. 3 staple holes on the original, 2 on your handout. Different stack, different story. News anchors stumbled into the segment mid-breath. Panels went quiet, then careful. A veteran reporter named Conrad Wells sat up straighter in San Luis. He wasn't chasing virality. He chased patterns, wires, shells, paper. 5 years earlier, he'd bookmarked a transfer from a political shell to Saguaro Diagnostics. No one cared then. Now he typed quickly. Saguaro Diagnostics, family court filing 2019. Up popped a docket line. TBV JDT filed, sealed, withdrawn after private resolution. He called an old clerk. "You didn't hear this from me," she whispered. A DNA order was issued. The test never happened. Conrad emailed Jasmine's office one sentence. "If this is real, it isn't a scandal. It's a system." Her reply arrived 10 minutes later. "We're listening." Ivanka tried to snatch back the frame. "This is private," she said, suddenly softer. "You're dragging a family into your performance." Jasmine nodded immediately. "Children are off limits." Full stop. Respect landed. The room exhaled. This is about adults who put microphones and edits between the public and the truth. Private is a door. Broadcast is a window. You opened the window and told the neighbors not to look. She turned to page. The monitors filled with a preservation notice, intercom logs, IFB directives, lower third changes, post-segment cleanup emails, all under legal hold. "If anyone planned to fix this in editing," Jasmine said, "the editing just became evidence." Phones lowered, eyes lifted.